and it bent a crease like that. And I had my hand like this because the car was going over in the air at 90 miles an hour. And I was coming out the window because the seatbelt released. I was in the car like this, and I made my move because I came around a corner going way too damn fast. And I looked right at the ass end of an Impala, a Chevy Impala, and I went, oh shit! I was literally 3 car lengths from a Chevy Impala. At 90 miles an hour, he was doing 40. And I yanked it to the right-hand side with my young reflexes, and I just missed the telephone pole, went up a hill, flew over the Impala, went upside. As I went over the Impala, the seatbelt's released because I had a seatbelt on it, and the window was open. And when I hit the hill, the steering wheel bounced like this, so my arm went out the window, and the car went over like this in the air, and I started coming out the window. So I put this hand on the door sill. I put this hand like this up into the windshield because that was all I could do. Because I was coming out the window. It was spilling me out the car. I was about to have my head on the asphalt. And somewhere in that car being sideways, you're going to say this is bullshit, but to the day I die, I'll believe this. I would call him Gabriel. An angel of the Lord pushed me back up in that car. Because there's no way that I could take my arm strength against the physics I was experiencing and push myself back in that car. And he pushed me back in the car, and when the car slammed into the ground, it skittered down the road on its roof about 150 feet before it stopped. And I'm sitting upside down, and I'm taking stock and going, what the blazes just happened? And I had 2 friends with me at the time. And one got out, he rolled the passenger side window down, which was up, and got out. My friend in the back climbed out the back window that was broken because it exploded when we hit the ground. And I tried to get out, and my hand was trapped under the roof of the car. And there was gasoline coming out of the carburetor, pouring out of the hood. And there was smoke from the asphalt from the grinding. And all I could think of was, you know, I survived this accident, and I'm about to burn alive. I'm about to burn to death. And I fucking lost it. I started screaming for help, and people came from all over the place, and they tipped their car over, back on its wheels. It got me out. Amazing. My hand came down, I looked at it, there was a big hole here. I said, well, that's not good. And when I got out, as soon as I got out, I went over to both my friends. I said, are you okay? Are you alright? I went to my other friend. I said, are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm okay. One of my friends hit, you can see where the one in the back seat where we hit, the glass exploded and peppered his face, but it just little nicks. And my other friend, I think he might have hurt his knee, but it wasn't, it was just a bruise. So they packed my hand up, and then they had to take a skin graft off my leg. But that was a close one. That was a close one. And we stopped about 50 feet in front of an empty school bus. I was a teenager at the time. I was a stupid ass. So you can run through your mind all the things that could have happened. in that accident. And it could have been a lot worse. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but anyway, I'm just happy to be alive, and I'm happy that I didn't hurt anybody any worse than I did. So when you're driving down the road, you gotta be careful, because you might not get as lucky as I have. I see a lot of guys on motorcycles on YouTube right now, and I watch them, and they're doing some crazy shit, and I'm really scared for them, but there's nothing I can do about that. They're putting their life out there, and I'll be entertained, I guess, but please know that having this, you know how lucky I am to have my hands, how lucky I am to be able to walk. Think of when you get our age, people, the young kids think that we don't know shit, because that's what we did. That's when we were kids. We were the same way. Oh, you don't know anything, Mom or Dad, but they've been through it. So when we tell you something about me, please don't go out here and drive like a nut. And listen, when I was a teenage kid, I was certifiably insane. From the time I was 16 to the time I was about 19, I was a lunatic. I was. So don't think about a rational decision. If your kid is a lunatic and you know your kid's a lunatic, you should buy them like a Toyota Corolla and take one of the spark plug wires off. Well, the best thing to do is to make them work a job and pay for that shit themselves. Let them take Ubers. Ubers are cheaper, Believe me, Ubers are cheaper than having a kid go out here and get constant tickets and your insurance goes out the roof. Anyway. Sorry, I gotta get back to work. This is never gonna be over. This is gonna be a 2-hour exercise program. Anyway, let's go. So I hope you didn't lose respect for me, but I was a crazy ass kid. I've seen death a few times, more times than I want to see it. But it gives me appreciation for life that nothing else will ever give you. And if I tell you something about the No Damn Choice workouts, because I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. When you're doing things that can risk your life, man, you got to be so careful. And this is on the job too. We went through this safety training on the job, and the scariest thing for me on the job, honestly, my knucklehead's on top of some clothes over here looking down at me. I got this little face with these big eyes looking at me. She's like, "Oh, what are you doing, Daddy? You're not getting your workout done." Okay, let me get my workout done. She's so cute. I got these big eyes like this looking at me, this big white face looking at me over these clothes. All right, here we go. Let's get back to work. Come on. What I was going to say though, my last thought about this is, the scariest thing at work for me was people who didn't take safety seriously, especially driving forklifts or driving vehicles. Like backing vehicles up the docks, and we had people that were on phones and that were behind the trucks and stuff. I said, dude, I told the guy, I'd smack the side of the truck, I said, stop. Stop. I had to walk back there and tell people, hey, you stupid fuckers, I'm gonna use some bad like you stupid fuckers, you can about to get yourselves killed. Don't be talking on your phone behind the truck. When this truck's in motion, you need to be looking and getting out the damn way. Okay? Forklift operators going through the warehouse, and when a forklift operates, it makes two sounds. Usually they have two gears, two speeds. One is a slow gear, a real slow gear for moving around, then another gear is a transport gear. If you ever hear that gear go, beep, when you hear that beep, you need to look at where the hell that guy's going. Don't ever think that, just look where he's at and make sure you're out of the way. You hear that, make sure you're out of the way. And when we went to the Cisco Mexico warehouse to do some work. It was the most dangerous warehouse I've ever been in for forklifts. Those guys were in the transport gear and all the time because their bosses are so far up their ass that they've got to get loaded and out. And they've got to be perfect, and they've got to get their deliveries. All their deliveries done under a certain time span. Those people are beat up, man. But the part of that was, as soon as I opened that door to that warehouse and I heard that transport gear, and every one of them was in transport gear, I was like, holy shit! They were going by me at 15 miles an hour, which doesn't sound fast, but in a warehouse, 15 miles an hour is flying. And then when these forklifts, they don't have a suspension, so when they get going fast, they start bouncing. If the concrete's not smooth, they'll start bouncing. They'll start bouncing with a load. And these guys were I was like, this is the craziest warehouse I've ever seen in my life. And they just all knew. But see, I didn't know because I didn't work there. Anyway, my nose is completely blocked. I'm gonna blow my nose. I got rid of my mouth too much. I'm sorry. Gotta blow my nose. My sinus is completely jacked up. Where did this come from? Woo! Alright. What is this? I got a thing of clothes here. I'm not proud of it. It's my wife's clothes. I had to move it out of the pantry so that I could get the Knucklehead. But I'm going to show you Knucklehead here. I'm going to put these in a yard sale here. I've been meaning to do it, but I want to show you Knucklehead. Look at Knucklehead. Look at Knucklehead. You see Knucklehead? I got to put my glasses on so I can see this. Well, I'll put on my wife's glasses so I can see this. See Knucklehead? She's watching. Look, I'm looking at you too. Yeah, look at that face. That's a mad face. She's mad about the chicken. She wanted tuna, but that's my wife's clothes, and I got to do it. I got to do a yard sale because I don't want to give those at Goodwill. The clothes are just too good. Anyway, let's get back down to the floor. I'm sorry, I've been running my mouth. I'm so happy that working where I'm at, the people I'm working with are so wonderful. I feel like God's really, I really am blessed every day. All right. Sit-ups, damn it. 20 sit-ups. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, tight. Push-ups. All right, we're off the floor. good to be off the floor. Whew. I can't be skipping these exercises. Good Lord. I will be right back. Folks, you saw me get up off the floor. If it's been 10 years since you've been on the floor, please lay down on the floor and try to get up off the floor. You might be surprised that you can't get up off the floor. You gotta exercise. Just this 2-day break over and over and over for me, it's got me all bound up. I'm all stiff. So that's got to stop. I got to show you an exercise program tomorrow. And not for you, for me. Because I feel I'm feeling better, believe me. So let's I have talked for 59 minutes and 59 seconds because the home thing already stopped. Alright. Now we're starting again. If you get stuck on the floor, please exercise. Please. If it's been 10 years since you've been on the floor, lay on the floor on your back. Roll side to side. Roll over on your face. Bring your knees up. Bring your arms up. Use a couch. Try to get yourself up off the floor. It doesn't take much. It's just you working every day. You go to a job, you work 12 hours, you spend 2 hours each way coming home, you get enough time to eat a meal, get the kids in bed, you know, take care of your husband or take care of your wife, and you die. And the next day you do the same thing. After 30 years of this, you can barely get out of a car, you can barely get up some stairs. But what happens is you hook your foot on something, you fall on the floor, and suddenly you realize, holy crap, I can't get up off the floor. So please, if you get to that situation, first off, please don't get to that situation, but if you do, please get physical help. Get physical therapy. You don't ever want to be trapped on the floor. This is one of the things I keep telling you about when I warn you about Diet Pepsi and Diet Coke. The aspartame and also Splenda and sucralose. Those three chemicals attack the brain. They attack the brain in a myriad of ways. The longer you drink them, the more damage they cause. So after 20 years of drinking that crap, and it damaging your brain, it damages the balance parts of your brain, it damages all the arteries in your body, it damages every part of your body. It was never supposed to be, it's actually supposed to be a pesticide. Aspartame was found by a guy looking for a pesticide. So it makes sense it would be addictive because you want the bug to keep continuing to consume the pesticide to kill itself. So anyway, sorry, got off the rails there. Please exercise, okay? Here we go. Stomach tension is 20. that McDonald's food I ate last night made me stiff too. They got a special on McDoubles. 2 McDoubles for $2. So I got 2 McDoubles, and then I got another McDouble. You can also get chicken sandwiches. So I got 3 McDoubles and a spicy chicken sandwich and a large fry and a large unsweet tea. Man, I'm stiff. I'm stiff. I'm normally not this stiff. So that was a treat. I won't go back there again for a while. I usually eat my food from Wawa, which is usually not as processed. Wait. Squats 20. Watch out for your knees. Wrist curls 20. Inside curls 20. Standard curls 20. Double straight ups 20. Individual standard curls 20. Individual straight ups 20. Another double doing exercise. Double straight ups 20. Flying curls 20. 10 double straight ups. That's it. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the strength to do these workouts and the knowledge to do them too. Hey, McDonald's, I'm not eating your food no more. Holy crap. This is like walking up a hill with 40 cinder blocks on your back. The hell's in your meat? Meal was good. Whew. Go to Wendy's next time. I won't go to Burger King because I don't know what's in their meat either. Probably go to Five Guys, but that's $25. Anyway, thank you, Lord, for helping me, for always being in my life. Please always be in my life. Wow. Wanda, I love you, I miss you. I'm gonna work this. I'm gonna work this out. I'm gonna write this down in my book. I'm gonna say my prayer, which for me is Psalm 143, but all the prayers are great. Please find an exercise program that works for you and do it every day. Unlike me, I gotta start doing this every day, man. Woo. These days off are adding up. I'm sore as I can be. Stiff, sore, very weird. And I can trace part of that back to what I ate last night, which was bad. And we know that. We know McDonald's isn't health food. So I'm not blaming McDonald's for that. That's just, my old body can't take that kind of food no more. If I eat a hamburger, it's gotta be a real hamburger. If I eat, really French fries are no good for you in any case. They're really, there's no part where French fries is a health food. There isn't. You're better off getting a baked potato, which would be a Wendy's thing. But sounds pretty good right now, doesn't it? A hamburger steak with onions with brown gravy on it and a baked potato on the side. Even better, some mashed potatoes. You know you love mashed potatoes, and some fresh green beans or some fresh corn, or maybe even a corn on the cob with some butter on it. And some hot rolls. The hot rolls are bad for you, but who cares? At that point, just give me some hot rolls with butter on it. Oh my. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Please have a great Friday and spread a little bit of God's love around. It is 4 o'clock a.m. on Friday, August 18th, 2023, and the bill is paid. And I just want to thank the Lord for that. I may go back and edit this, so there might be a big space cut out the middle because I just got running my mouth way too much. And I don't want to do that at you. You got enough people running their mouth at you. I just wish you the very best, and I hope that every day you understand that you have the right to be happy, and it doesn't take much to be happy if you just embrace the fact that happiness is all around you right now. You just have to see it. And once you see that, once you embrace that, once you let God's love into your heart, everything you got to go through today is survivable. Might not be fun. It might take a hell of a lot of work to get through. But you can make it. You can get through this. And you deserve to be happy. And happiness, look, don't look at the lottery as happiness. Don't look at money as happiness.
You can be happy right now if you want to. All you have to do is to embrace the love that God puts in your heart. And if it's Allah, embrace the love that Allah puts in your heart. If it's Vishnu, it's the love and peace that Vishnu puts in your heart. And if it's atheism, and you don't believe in any of that, then you can just decide that no matter what the world throws at you, you're going to be happy. And you're going to spread some happiness. Because that's the greatest life example of all. You can tell people all kinds of things, but if you're unhappy, that's what they see. But if you're happy, they go, hey, what's that person doing? I might want to tune into what they're doing. So anyway, here I go, running my mouth again. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. God bless y'all. We'll see you next video. Peace.